the sadness, the desolation of having missed out on the golden GPT rapper era. You know those YouTube guys who decide to become entrepreneurs and after 3 weeks come out saying, "Look how I've made my first 3 million." That's not me. Here to go through my first year as an entrepreneur and how I'm not yet successful, and I've got pretty much nothing on my hands besides nothing on my hands. Actually, no, I did gain some knowledge, and that should be considered success. So let's quickly go through my story. So a year ago, I was in the pharmaceutical industry working as an engineer, and I quit my job. And I quit my job because my girl got a good opportunity to come to the US, and we thought as a team, that's the wisest choice we can make. It's not easy to come here. We are Portuguese, we worked in Switzerland, and the whole visa process was a mess. And because the visa process was a mess, I was unemployed for 8 months. And that's when I thought, well, it's the perfect time to become an entrepreneur. Thing is, I don't have an idea. And you need to have an idea, right? But also, they say, I don't remember what they say. Oh, yeah.
The top 3 things that make a startup successful are the team, and the team. These are words by Mark Randolph.
So I had to find a team. And I reached out to like 50 people. They thought I was going to pitch something, when what I really wanted was for them to join me so that we could find a problem together and then solve it as a team. That didn't work out. So I thought, well, maybe that's because I don't have anything to add. So if they have an idea, why would they work with me, right? So I thought, I'm going to educate myself.
So I looked for online courses in entrepreneurship, and I found this one by the Wharton School. I have to say it's a solid 7 out of 10. It teaches you the basics of PR, marketing, finance, gets you a solid foundation to create something.
In the end, I still didn't know what to do. And after that, instead of just like reaching out to random people, I found YC's co-founder matching platform. I signed up, created a profile, and in the first week I got like 5 messages from pretty interesting projects. And I started working on 2 of them, an app for musicians and a platform to provide microgravity services for anti-cancer drug development, whatever. I'll talk about those in the future. Thing is, it didn't work out as well as I hoped.
So Jambox was a tool in which you could, as a musician, upload your chord sheets, and then instead of having to print them or using traditional websites where you have to stop playing to scroll down and see what's the next chord or the rest of the lyrics, it would scroll down automatically based on chord recognition. The other 2 founders were the coders. I was the business development guy, and actually this initiative is still going. It's just in a bit of a halt because we are all busy right now, but yeah, stay tuned for that. Regarding Gravity X, the guy who I was founding the startup with got a scholarship by NASA, but right now, Gravity X is no longer operating.
At that point, 6 months had gone by. I had been doing some gigs as a pharmaceutical consultant. A very cool guy that's been in the pharmaceutical industry for like 20 years as a business developer, reached out to me and said,
"Hey, do you know about this technology?"
Yeah, man. Sorta. I can learn.
It seemed like the perfect opportunity, because now not only I had some business development education, I could learn with the real business development specialist, and I could also be the technical guy in the startup. And it sounded amazing. Connected us to some investors in Switzerland. We pitched our idea, which was a consulting service that would allow companies to implement this revolutionary technology. It was really good. It was so good that an investor said,
"Instead of providing this service, why don't you build a facility?"
And we thought, yeah, that's pretty good. Like, that would cost like 2 million. And it was like, that's fine. And I turned it down. You know what? I turned it down because after so many months stuck in Switzerland because I didn't have a visa, I knew that in 2 months' time I would be leaving the country and coming to the US. And I couldn't give up on that, right? So I turned it down. And now I'm here. Jambox is still going, go check that out. I turned down that offer and I'm pretty happy with my new pharmaceutical development engineer job in the US. But I still want to build something. I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know what I'm gonna work on exactly. I have a bunch of ideas now and people with just the right mindset. And I'm gonna try stuff, Just so in a year when I look back, maybe I'll have something in my hands, but I will for sure have a lot in my brains. If that makes sense. So yeah, just if you want to follow along, just let's build a community. Stay tuned. That was
So I guess my goal with this video was to show you my first year as an entrepreneur. I'm still building stuff, and I hope that with this video you can get an overview of what it's like and what to do and what not to do in your first year, what kind of actions add the most value. The other goal with this channel is just to show you how the ideas that I have now develop with time. I have 3 ideas that I'm thinking about the most right now. One is related to events to promote the work of local artists. The other is related to advancing the artistic landscape in underdeveloped countries. And the last one is more related to hardware. I still haven't figured out how I'll get that one going. But yeah, if any of this catches your interest, just make sure to subscribe.